What's today? Today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 days. What's up, fam? What's up? What's up? Yeah, y'all was going crazy on that weed post yesterday. 8 days away from what's going on. Hey, Paige. Group detox. Y'all, we 8 days away from the group detox. On this live, we're going to talk about how to lose weight in 72 hours. I promise you, you're not going to want to miss this. Share this live with people. Put some hearts on this live as we dive into this very simple formula. If you start this week on Friday, you'll probably lose about 10 or 15 pounds. Drop some flames in the chat if you're ready to know this weight loss formula. And please hit the little airplane at the bottom and share the live. What's up, Mr. Make It Happen? What's up, Handcrafted by Nava? What's up, It's Cat? What's going on? Hey guys, before we get started, don't forget that we do our group detox together with children, pregnant, breastfeeding women, and anybody that's an adult. You can click the link in my bio. We 8 days away from that. All right. I'm just typing this in here and then we'll jump on to get it started. Everybody drop in the chat what has been the hardest thing about you if you've been trying to lose weight. If you haven't been trying to lose weight, what's been the hardest part about your wellness journey? What's up, Ascension Affirmations? Always showing love to the live. Lottery winner, I'm doing good. Lottery winner, what's up, Bianca? What's up, Pop Shop NYC? Me being consistent. Ooh, everybody deals with consistency. Gut issues, and with consistency it's not you, it's just the emotions, it's the emotional challenges that you have to acknowledge, you have to heal. Just if I could make you aware. Meal prep. Okay, keeping it off is what I struggle with. Why do you struggle with keeping it off? Do you go back to like eating, whatever you want whenever you want? That's what it is. Lincoln Bio. Well, I discovered this formula by, I don't know if y'all know, but I have 5 children, ages 2 to 12, and y'all, I'm still the weight I was in high school, but I wasn't always this way. Wasn't always this way. Okay. I had my children, and after my 3rd child, I was like, yo, my pant size done went up a few sizes. My face looking kind of wide. Okay, I love the booty, but the face was wide. The stomach was wide. I need to figure it out, right? I was already vegan, and a lot of people tell me, how come I'm vegan and I ain't losing no weight, right? The body is very easy to understand when you know what you're looking for. I've had 3 C-sections. It's hard to lose the belly. Okay, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it, right? So this is a formula that I use to help me to go from maybe like, when I had the baby, I was probably like 185, 190 back down to, drum roll please, 135, 140. That's like where I was in high school. So your girl be feeling like it looked like 2008. Okay, it looked like 2008 around here. I'm the same size. How did I get back to that size? Right, so one of the things that I did was, of course, I went vegan. And you don't have to go vegan. A lot of people that join my detoxes are, in fact, not vegan. In fact, 80% of the people that watch my videos are not vegan. Right, so what is it that you have to do? Okay, the first thing that you have to do is hydrate. This is a 3-step formula. Now, the formula that I'm going to give you, you cannot do this long term. This is a quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm trying to fit into my bathing suit this weekend. I'm trying to fit into that dress before I go to a wedding. I'm trying to, look good before I go on my trip to Cabo. That's what this is for. This is not for you to do this for 30 days. Let me give a disclaimer before somebody wrote me talking about it didn't work for them and they about to pass out. Listen, you don't do this long term. Y'all put that in the chat so that y'all can consent to it. I'm not going to do it long term, Marisha. Put it in the chat. I'm not going to do it long term. Okay, do not do this long term. This is for a short amount of time to get you fast results. Okay, fast results. All right, you do this no more than 72 hours. Okay. Don't do it longer than 72 hours. Maybe you can push it for 5 days, but definitely not longer than that. Okay, definitely not longer than that. The formula for this is waist loss. Okay, and if you're joining our detox 329 through 331, I've already made the meal plan for you. Right, I got a meal plan for your babies. I got a meal plan for pregnant, breastfeeding women, and I have a meal plan for just adults. Okay, this is for waste removal. I see your question, peaceful patterns. This is focused on removing waste from the body, because the average person is walking around, feces alone, the average person is walking around with about 20 pounds of feces in their colon. If you're not, I don't care what Google say, if you're not having a bowel movement every day and you eating every day, where is it going? Where is the waste going? It's trapped in your colon, right? So this detox that I'm going to give you guys is all about removing the waste. So the 20 pounds, 15 pounds that you're going to lose to Peaceful Patterns question is going to be waist loss. So yes, you're going to need to stay by a bathroom. It's not going to be like you're in the grocery store shopping and you got to find a toilet. No, it's not like that. But you want to, not plan a party that weekend whenever you decide to do it, okay? So waist loss is what's going to be the basis and foundation for this detox. Waste leaves the body in 3 ways, right? So I don't know you personally probably, so I can't tell you which one your experience would be the most, but waste leaves the bodies in 3 forms. First, feces. Second, sweat. Okay. Next, mucus. Those are the 3 ways that waste leaves the body: sweat, mucus, and feces. Okay, so some people, they do this, they have the runs. When I say the runs, I don't mean diarrhea, but they constantly got to go to the bathroom and do it number 2. That's how you know that there's trapped waste in the colon. Some people like to sweat. They sweat a lot on the detox. That means you have a lot of toxins in the blood, right, in the skin, and it sweats out. Some people remove, I've had people do the detox that lost mucus, in literally ounces of mucus at a time, right? The mucus will come up from you coughing it up. Right, your nose may run the whole 3 days. You may even pass bowel movements that have mucus attached to them. Okay, so waste removal can happen with either feces, sweat, or mucus. So don't be alarmed if you see, a lot of mucus in your poop, or you even sweat the whole time. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. This formula is not for children, and is not for pregnant or breastfeeding women. Sorry, it's not for you. Okay, it's for healthy adults. If you on medication, right, you cannot do this detox because it is calorie restrictive. Okay, the way to lose weight is not a secret, is to eat less calories. Okay, so if you're eating 2,000 calories and you want to lose weight, you either have to work it off or you have to decrease the amount of food that you're eating. Right? While you're doing these 3 days, I don't recommend you work out. You need to be focused on bringing the body back into harmony. This is when you focus on your manifestations. This is when you focus on your meditation. When you detox your body, you're going to see the waste leave your body. Okay? When you detox the body, you're going to see the physical waste leave the body. So that means that spiritual waste and mental waste is going to leave the body as well. Okay, so don't underuse that time. Sit still while you're on this detox and focus what it is that you want to see happen for your life. Focus on that. Visualize on it. Meditate on it while you're on the detox. Don't pass up that opportunity. Why not for breastfeeding women? Because it's calorie restrictive. I did create a meal plan for breastfeeding women, Mahogany. So if you want to join the detox, if it's possible for you to click the link in my bio and possibly join or read about it, I do have a meal plan for pregnant breastfeeding women. Okay, but what I'm about to say is not going to be for you guys. Can we do the sauna to aid in the sweating? Yes, you can do the sauna if you feel up to it. Okay. Now I'm going to give this disclaimer. I want to help you understand that this detox is going to cause possibly detox reactions. Okay, now the detox is not what's making you sick, right? It's not the detox that's making you sick. This detox is for removing waste in the colon, the blood, mostly the colon in the blood. So a lot of that waste is going to leave the body through feces, through sweat, and through mucus. So if you have trapped pathogens from dead viruses or things of that nature in your lymphatic system, this detox is going to force it out of your body. So some people that were eating seafood, you ate a lot of red meat especially, right? You had the crab balls, you had the raw sushi. You might be the ones by day number 2 and number 3, you feel like you have the flu, okay? But it's not the detox doing that to you. It's not the detox. It's not the detox doing it to you. It's the waste being removed from your body. Don't give up on it. If you do have a detox reaction, that can be fever-like symptoms, that can be flu-like symptoms, that can be cramps, that can be headaches, etc., right? The body is going through a detoxification, a weaning process, okay, off of refined sugar, off of eating the dead flesh of other animals. So please give it some time. You will feel amazing at the end. That doesn't happen for everybody, but it happens for some people. The very first time I did a detox like this, I was sicker than sick. I couldn't even take care of my babies. I'm just giving it to y'all raw and giving it to y'all real. Okay, I was messed up. Right, but I vomited a lot. I'm sorry, not vomited. I spit up a lot of mucus. I had like 4, 5, 6 bowel movements a day, and I was constantly flushing my system. All right, so once you get through that, you will be fine. Oh no, I just started blood pressure pills on Sunday, low doses, so I can't do this. Possibly not, but hit me up. I help people come off of, I don't like to say this on Instagram, but I do help people lower their doses or come off of medication, okay? Does the detox help with inflammation in the body? Absolutely. Absolutely. Low-grade inflammation, I think that's a great question. Low-grade inflammation is the pathogenesis to many illnesses, meaning it is one of the causes of many illnesses. Okay? All right, so here's the formula. This is what you want to do. For 3 days in a row, okay, you have to wake up early to start the waste removal process. When I say early, you want to wake up like 6 o'clock in the morning. 6, 5 o'clock in the morning. I know. It's early. Why I got to get up there early? It's my days off because we got goals. You want to lose these 15 pounds? You want to lose 20 pounds in the weekend? Follow the formula and thank me later, okay? You better send me a DM and thank me later, all right? What is your opinion on the duck flower? Don't do it. Reconsider. I haven't done it, but I would never do that crazy crap after I've seen all of these reviews. But I will say I have not read clinical research on it. So I will say that. Okay. All right. So wake up like 6, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And you want to start working on a gallon of spring water before noon. Okay, so each day of these 3 days, you want to do a gallon of spring water before noon. Okay, you cannot drink all the water in 1 hour. You can't drink all the water in 2 hours. This is why you have to wake up early, right? You don't want to cause water intoxication. Can do it not to lose so much weight. It's not going to be fat per se. It's going to be waste. Okay, this is fast waste removal, but most people are carrying 15 to 20 pounds of feces in their colon. That is how, what's that guy named? The rock and roller guy, Elvis Presley. He was constipated, had 20 pounds of waste in his colon, right? Wake up early, and you're going to do a gallon of spring water before noon. Okay, you have from 5 a.m. to noon time to get it done. Yes, you're going to be peeing all day, but it's going to cleanse your lymphatic system, right? It's going to cleanse your kidneys, right? It's going to cleanse the detoxification organs in the body, liver and kidneys especially. Okay, so you got that part. We're going to do a gallon of spring water before noon, right? Type that in the chat. A gallon of spring water before noon. Shout out to the people that's joining the detox. Let me give some shout outs real quick. Shout out to Cherish. Shout out to Cherish. Y'all drop some flames in the chat for Cherish. Shout out to Yamika. I see you. You just joined the detox. If you want a full meal plan for kids, for pregnant breastfeeding women, and for children and your older adults as well. Click the link in my bio, okay? 1 gallon before noon. Yes, spring water. 1 gallon by noon. Okay, the next part of that, what do you eat during this detox? Okay, what do you eat during this detox? You want to eat high fiber fruits and vegetables. That's it. Don't ask me which fruits, what's that? I'm giving you the formula, okay? You choose. Shout out to Kendra. She says she's joining. Okay. Blink of an E. Am I saying that right? Blink of an E. I'm telling you right now what's going to happen afternoon. Right, so the first part of this is a gallon of water, 3 days. I'm going to give my disclaimer again. You only do this for 3 days. Don't do this for 2 weeks. No. Okay? If you want something for a longer, you need a meal plan. Detoxes should be kind of short. You shouldn't be on restrictive calories for a long period of time because you're going to get sick. You're going to become mineral deficient. Right, you don't want that to happen. So if you want something that's an extended amount of time for like a deep cleansing, maybe you want to remedy some type of cancer, or maybe you want to remedy health issues or whatever it may be, you're looking for a meal plan. There's the difference, okay? Detox versus meal plan, right? I lost 20 pounds on the 10-day detox. Yes, let's go, Jackie. You know I'm the truth. I've been the truth since 2017 when I started this here. All right, been the truth, right? 20 pounds of waste, right? We could do that same thing in 3 days. I extended the 10 days out for a little something, but 3 days you can accomplish that as well, right? So a gallon of water before noon, right? Afternoon time, you want to start high fiber fruits and high fiber vegetables or. Here's the kicker. Listen to me closely. Let me bring you in. Listen to me closely. Right? Listen to me closely. Do not mix your fruit with your vegetables. Do not mix your fruit with your vegetables. You're going to keep them separate. Okay? You're going to keep them separate. 2 reasons. Fruit stimulate action. Okay, so if your goal is to go into this for like waist loss and weight loss, you'll have a better chance of using fruit for your detox. Right? Now, if you want to detox while balancing your body, maybe you're always sick, or maybe you're coming out of a sickness, or maybe you want to use this to jumpstart, your wellness plan to remedy kidney problems and heart problems or high blood pressure, etc. Okay, you would choose vegetables, because vegetables stabilize the body. Can I still benefit from the detox even while trying to get off the grabber? If you're talking about the detox that we're doing next week, yes. I do have detoxes in there to help us because I know how we be dealing with stress, etc. This detox that I'm explaining right now will still help you as well. Okay, Cameron? All right, so you want to go with either fruits or vegetables. Don't put them together. Don't be putting broccoli in a blender with kale with apples, talking about you're going to offset it. It's green. You eat the greens or you eat the fruit. Don't put them together, okay? So fruits stimulate action with the body. Vegetables stabilize the body. That's the first reason we don't want to mix them. Can we do this while bread? What does that mean? Okay. Do you mean can you eat bread? No, we don't eat bread, okay? Not on a detox. Fruits stimulate action. Vegetables stabilize the body. That's the reason number 1. Reason number 2, why we don't want to mix fruits and vegetables is because they have different digestion times, and improperly pairing our fruit and vegetables and other things, especially protein. So you know how you get and when I say fruits and vegetables, I'm talking about you're going to be making smoothies during this detox, okay? You're going to be making smoothies. Right, so when you make these smoothies, you don't want to add protein to vegetables. You don't want to add protein to carbs. Right, when you improperly pair, especially protein. When I say protein, you add it in your milk with that. I don't care if it's plant-based milk or if it's milk from a cow or if it's powdered protein supplements. Okay, you can do. Let me back up. I'm gonna take that back. You can do the milk with the vegetables, but not with the fruit. Take that back. Okay, you can do the milk with the vegetables, not with the fruit. Right, plant-based milks. With the fruits, no. Improperly adding protein to fruit is one of the leading causes of dysbiosis in the gut. Okay, dysbiosis means that you cause an overgrowth of unhealthy bacteria. The biggest or the most cancer cases are cases in relation to colon or rectal cancer. Okay, the biggest cancer studies are on colon and rectal cancer. What we have found is that when you improperly pair protein, you cause the overgrowth of unhealthy bacteria in the gut, and those unhealthy bacteria release gases, right? Ammonia and formaldehyde. And as that happens over and over and over, that is what leads to polyps in the colon. Shout out to everybody purchasing the detox. Let me give some shout outs. I see you. Where your name at? Hold on. I'm going to give a shout out real quick. Shout out to, is that China? What's up, China girl? Thank you for joining the detox, China. Shout out to China, just joined the detox. All right, so you don't want to improperly pair protein. That goes for your food too. You know how we be having chicken and high protein meals with carbohydrates? That causes dysbiosis in the gut. Shout out to Deliciously Dangerous. She said, that's me, that's her, that's her, that's her. Shout out to you for getting the detox. Shout out to Nina, who just followed me. Appreciate that. Y'all drop some likes in the video. Drop some hearts so the Instagram can boot the video up. That causes dysbiosis in the gut. Dysbiosis in the gut leads to overgrowth of unhealthy bacteria. Overgrowth of unhealthy bacteria causes unhealthy gases. And this happens over time. Okay? This happens over time. This happens over time. Those unhealthy gases causes polyps in the colon. Thank you, Karina, for buying the badge. I appreciate you, Karina. Right, so I'll do a quick recap. We're almost done with the formula. Quick recap. Want to lose up to 20 pounds of waist during a 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. First thing you want to do, 1 gallon of spring water before noon, by noon. But you have to wake up early. If you wake up at 8 o'clock or you wake up at 10 o'clock, do not try to drink a gallon of water. Okay, do not try to drink a gallon of water in a 2-hour span. You're going to cause water intoxication and you're going to be very sick. Okay, so please don't do that. All right, you need to have at least a 6 or 7 hour window, 5 at the most, hour window of you drinking this gallon. Okay, that's the first part of it. Second part is you want to pick high fiber fruits and or vegetables for your detox. Okay, high fiber fruits and vegetables. Doesn't matter what it is. Don't matter what it is. I'm giving you the formula so that you can plug in whatever fruit you want and whichever vegetable you want, okay? Whatever fruit you want and whichever vegetable you want. Doesn't matter which one, just as long as they're high fiber, okay? Because the high fiber is what's going to push the waste out of your colon. Mike Kim says, same girl. Can you work out during this detox? I recommend you sit still. You know, if you want to do some workout, maybe some light cardio, some fast walking, something like that. Maybe some jogging, maybe some yoga, Pilates, that's fine. But like heavy lifting, I wouldn't recommend that. Can you just eat the fruits and vegetables instead of the smoothies? Yes, you can, dear. But that's going to take a little longer. If you blend it up, it's not going to be hard for the body to absorb it. Blended foods absorb in the body in about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. But if you eat it, you can extend that time depending on what fruit and which vegetable it is. Okay, so blending it up helps the body to absorb it faster. You get the nutrients and the detoxification process starts. Okay, so that's why I recommend you blend them. Now, if you have the need to want to eat something, like you want to chew, some people will say that, I'm doing all these juices, I need to chew something. Yes, you can eat your fruit or your vegetables, but do not eat your fruit and your vegetables at the same time. Oh, golly, Arisha, why I can't do that? Why I can't drink and eat at the same time? Because that's going to cause you to feel bloated. Okay? That's going to cause you to feel bloated. When you eat and drink at the same time, that is a surefire way to make sure you feel bloated afterwards. Okay? I'm trying to catch the questions. Someone asked, do you recommend a small, that's essential affirmations, do you recommend a small amount of psyllium husk in that smoothie? Yes, you can add some psyllium husk in that smoothie. That's fine. That is a laxative that he's talking about. Can you cook it? Now, on the detox, I like for us to do things raw, right? Especially a short detox, because only 3 days. But if you're doing like a 10-day detox, you can lightly steam some things. Like if I do a 10-day, I let people, cook not almonds, lentils, or maybe some quinoa. But if you're doing 3 days, come on, you got this. Do them 3 days. Do them 3 days like a pro. Do those 3 days like a pro. The vegetables have to be raw. You can lightly steam the vegetables. Lightly steam. Lightly steam. Okay. So high fiber fruits, high fiber vegetables. Okay. So the ones that I love are grapefruit and apple and pear. Grapefruit, apple, pear, those are the ones that I like. Now, because we're not going to get into fruit pairing on this live, we're not going to get into food pairing and all that right now. Just when you make your juices, do one fruit. Because I don't want you to improperly pair your fruit. I know, it's so many rules. But you just got to unlearn and relearn how to eat. Okay? Unlearn and relearn how to eat. They teach you how to pair your wine and cheese. But they don't teach you how to pair your food. Now, that's crazy. Okay, so yes, blend the fruit with water. Yes, you blend the fruit with water. And that's a good question. Because when you blend this fruit, you're going to see foam at the top. Okay, when you blend this fruit, you're going to see foam at the top. That foam is the insoluble fiber. You got to drink that, okay? You got to drink it. Everybody asks me, I want to scoop the foam off. I don't want to eat the foam. Eat the foam. Eat the foam, okay? When you blend it up, you're going to see fiber at the top. It's going to look like foam. Eat the foam. I don't care if you got to eat it with a spoon or you want to drink it through a straw. You drink it regularly. Don't pass up that, okay? Don't pass that up. Muscle cramps during a detox, okay? Now, that's a good question. We talked about detox reactions at the beginning of this live, okay? Depending on how you ate. The people I see with the most detox reactions are people who ate meat, who ate seafood, who ate a lot of junk food, meaning they had a lot of artificial flavors, they had a lot of artificial dyes in their food, etc. Those are the ones who have the very harsh detox reactions. Okay, now the detox is not making you sick, but the detox is making you expel toxins. So they got to leave the body, and they're going to make you feel it before they leave the body. If this is your first detox, I'm warning you, expect that you probably will feel like you had the flu. Okay, you probably will have body shakes. Sometimes people have shakes. I've had the shakes many times when I've done detoxes. Body shakes, fever, runny nose. Okay, how do you stop a detox reaction? Okay, detox reactions for some people kick in on the first day. I've had a person who ate like seafood boils like twice a week. The first day of the detox, she's throwing up. She's have all type of bowel movements. And on the third day, she passed parasites. Okay. And this wasn't like a parasite detox. But you're going to force the body to start to expel waste. If that happens, I recommend you keep on hand some greens. Okay, now it can be dino kale, it can be regular kale, it can be parsley, it can be cilantro, it can be whatever greens you want it to be, but dark leafy greens. Okay, keep on hand leafy greens. Quiz time. Remember what I said about vegetables? What do vegetables do? Fruits stimulate action in the body, and vegetables do what? Let me shout out some people right now that's getting the detox while y'all answering. Shout out to Joshua. I see you, Joshua. Thank you for joining the detox, Joshua. Blend the greens. Absolutely. But why are we blending the greens? Yes. Miss Never on time. Miss Never on time. Yes, they stabilize the body. I see you guys dropping that in. Right? So if you want to stabilize the body, you're going with the greens. Okay? You're going with the greens. So if you have a detox reaction, your first thing that you want to do, your first thought should be stabilize the body. Okay, so you stabilize the body with the greens. So you will stop doing the fruit. Okay, you will stop doing the fruit. Okay, wait, if you're just taking a fruit drink, wait like an hour. Stop the fruit and you switch to greens so you can stabilize. And I promise y'all it's going to work. Y'all going to be like, God damn, I didn't know this shit worked like that. Yes, it does. The body is very simple. You stabilize with greens. Okay, so you get you maybe 2 handfuls of kale or any other green that you chose. Put it in the blender with some spring water and you blend that up and you drink one every hour. Okay? If you have body aches, you got the shakes. If you having like inflammation, get into the shower. Don't make it hot. Make it like, get into a hot shower, but don't make it like steaming hot where you can't tolerate it. Get into a hot shower or a hot bath. That's going to cause you to feel balanced out. Okay? So if you have a detox reaction, is this the grapefruit detox? Which one? The one we're doing, 329 through 331? No, that's not the grapefruit detox. That is a detox I just created, and it's for pregnant breastfeeding women. It's 3 detoxes in one. Pregnant breastfeeding women, children 4 years old and up, and also any other adult. Can you blend spinach? Yes, spinach is good too. Right now, this what I just told you guys about balancing the body. You can even do that when you're sick. You can do that when you're sick as well. If you're sick for whatever reason, you got the flu, instead of getting Benadryl and instead of getting Tylenol and all of these things that have synthetic chemicals and dyes in it, my recommendation is to get you some blended greens. Okay, blend you some greens. Now, the greens work very fast depending on what your diet is like. Okay, because if you've been eating a lot of junk before you got sick and you try to throw some greens on top of that, the body got to remove all the waste. Right, so it might take a little longer for it to work, maybe like a day or so for it to work versus someone who eats clean and, you know, for whatever reason you touch something, you got sick or whatever, you'll be better in a few hours or maybe a day versus somebody who didn't and it may take 3 days to get over like the flu or something like that. Right, so vegetables stabilize. Is we going by the schedule? I mean, for the detox, that's a good question. Right, yes, you should follow a schedule. Right, if you want a full out meal plan, I suggest you join the 329, 331 detox. Right, you can do the detox anytime, but on those days, we're doing it collectively as a group, and you're going to get an eating schedule. You're going to get a shopping list. You're going to get the reason why I chose these ingredients and what this recipe is good for, high blood pressure, etc. And we have detox classes just like what we're doing right now every day of that 329 through 331 detox. It's about 2-hour classes that you would come to, bring your family, bring your children. It's digital, virtual. Bring them on the Zoom, and we're going to get into it. Okay? All right, so the first step, a gallon of water by noon. Got to wake up early enough to get that gallon of water in. Don't try to do a gallon within 2 hours. Second step, high quality fruits and vegetables, high fiber fruits and vegetables for your detox. Okay, you blend those with water. If you blend it, you're going to start to see the waste come out a lot faster. Okay, thank you, Good As Bell, for buying a badge. I appreciate it. Oh, we got more people joining the detox. Let me give a shout out to Thomas, Tahira Thomas. Thank you, Tahira, girl. I'll see you very soon. Right. Hey, Mama Bear, what's up? All right, that is Miss High Frequency right there, affirmation 65. Okay, so gallon of water by noon, high fiber fruits or vegetables. When you blend it up with the spring water, you're going to see the foam at the top. That foam is insoluble fiber. Yes, you need it. Is coconut water good for blending? Yes, you can use the coconut water, especially if like you're recovering from working out and things like that. You can use the coconut water, but not with the vegetables, only with the fruit. Okay, only with the fruit, not with the vegetables. Okay. Stacy say, love this live. Thank you, Stacy. Beets have a pretty good, all fruits and vegetables have a pretty good amount of fiber. Pretty good amount of fiber, right? The ones that I've tested detoxes, and I've done detoxes since 2007 with hundreds of thousands of people. I've had over 140,000 people join my detoxes. And it's very generic. So no matter what type of lifestyle you live, the best fruits that I've saw work for clients that I've worked with are grapefruit, banana. Sorry, you got me saying banana because I'm reading that. Grapefruit, pears, and also, what was the last one? Grapefruit, pears, and apples. Grapefruit, pears, and apples are the ones that I've seen that work really fast. What's a great inexpensive blender? Ninja. I'm allergic to bananas. What can I substitute for? Don't detox with bananas. No, don't detox with bananas. It's not a detox. Okay, don't detox with bananas. Bananas have a lot of carbs. Okay, bananas have a lot of carbs. So that's not a good detox. A good detox. So you want to do high fiber fruits and vegetables except bananas. Okay. All right. So the last part of this is that you need to do this for an extended period of 3 days. Yes, grapefruit, pears, and apples are the ones that I love. Okay, gala apples are really good. Pretty much all apples are good because they have pectin. So a lot of people that have gut issues, IBS or IBD, or you have constipation frequently, or you have a lot of gas or a lot of bloating, apples are your best friends because apples have pectin in them, and those are prebiotics. So that's going to get your gut microbiome back in order. Okay. They want to get your gut microbiome back in order. Okay, so if you're dealing with gas, a lot of bloating, if you're dealing with IBS or anything like that, you can do apples because they have pectin in it, and that's going to help your gut microbiome get in check within like 2 weeks. Okay. How can we give a newborn vitamin K after their birth? You know, I'm glad you said that because I don't have a class during the detox about babies, and I'm going to add that. I'm going to add a class to avoid the brain bleeds. And you can do a vitamin K supplement, right? You can do a vitamin K supplement. They have those that are in the dropper form, and I gave that to all of my babies that did not get vaccinations. Watermelon is a good one too. Thank you, Latoya, for saying that. I used to do a watermelon 3-day detox, which I totally forgot about. Watermelon is another good one. So I believe the season for watermelon is coming up soon. Watermelon is a great detox. You talking about you want that skin for the summertime to be on fleek? You ain't gonna need no makeup. Trust me, the watermelon is gonna get you right. Is this a mono fruit fast, or can we do 3 fruits per day? You can do as many fruits as you want, but just don't mix them together. That's a good question, Stacy. The reason why I say don't mix them is because fruit should be paired properly. Like, for example, melons. Melons you should only eat by itself. Okay, you shouldn't mix melons with anything else. So you can do melon with cantaloupe and honeydew, but nothing outside of that. Okay, don't put melon with bananas and raspberries and kiwis. Okay, so if you want to do melons only. Yeah, only I got the fake watermelon out here. I hear you. Thankfully in South Florida, we still have some seeded watermelon places. Cantaloupe, honeydew, and cucumbers. Cucumbers can be done by themselves. Now, if you have, if you're not going to the bathroom in terms of urinating, that's a sign of kidney problems. In the way that will show up is you'll have dark circles, right? You'll probably have puffy eye bags. That's a sign of kidney problems and you're overeating. Okay, dark circles, signs of kidney issues. If you're using the bathroom and urinating and it has a sweet smell, or there's a lot of foam in the toilet, that's a sign that the kidneys are unhealthy, right? So the cucumbers are lifesavers for the kidneys. Okay, cucumbers are lifesavers for the kidneys. Let me give some more shout outs. I see y'all joining the detox. Shout out to Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine Mosley. I will see you 3:29 to 3:31. Shout out to Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. I see you, Sherry. Just joined the detox. Y'all drop some things in the chat for them. Okay, so I'll go over this again for anybody that might just be joining. How long until I can eat fruit if I just ate vegetables? That's a good question. Wait like an hour. An hour is a good amount of time to wait. That same thing goes for eating and drinking as well. Okay, separate that by at least an hour. If we just learn how to properly eat, a lot of the common, ordinary health problems like constipation, gas, pretty much anything to do with the digestive system, like bloating, all of those things go away. I haven't dealt with bloating in so long because I properly pair my foods. And you will become so in tune with your body that when you eat something that is not properly paired, or you just, say, hey, forget it, I'm going to eat what I want right now, you will feel it. Like I can feel the discomfort in my digestive system because I'm aware, and that helps me to stay away from things that are not good for me because I don't want to keep feeling like that. If you keep, and somebody said this earlier, they have problems with consistency. If you keep eating unhealthy things knowing that they ain't healthy for us, there's nothing wrong with you. 99% of the people I know, including myself, deal with consistency issues, deal with discipline. The first thing we want to do is deal with the emotional connection that we have with this food. You are emotionally connected to the food. That goes for anything. If you can't get away from a relationship that's no longer serving you, if you can't leave an abusive job or whatever it is, it's like you attached to it. You can't get over it. It's the relationship that you built with the food, the relationship you built with the person, the relationship you built with the thing. Okay, so in order to break those unhealthy habits, you have to remove that positive relationship that you have with it and replace it with the truth. Okay, so you have a positive relationship with unhealthy things. So we keep eating the cake, we keep eating the chips, we keep eating the candy, right? Because we have a healthy relationship with it when we should not have. We have a positive relationship with it when we should not have. Okay, so one way to break that is to tell yourself the truth. When I was becoming vegan and I could not stop eating fish, fish was my thing. I live in Miami. My granddaddy is Bahamian. Fish, conch, all of that. That's just part of it. Okay? My granddaddy on my dad's side. Bahamian. How did I stop? When I used to eat the fish, I realized I was positively bonded to it. I'm like, I can't do this without fish. People do this with cheese. I can't do this without cheese. How am I not going to do the cheese? It's just the cheese. It's because you got a positive relationship with it. Right? You feel like, oh, my grandma used to make baked cheese breads and I can't never stop eating it, or my this or my that, whatever the positive relationship may be. Okay, when you're eating it, when I was eating the fish, I would say to myself, this fish was probably swimming around 3 months ago, and now it's sitting in my belly and it's rotting in my belly, and I don't know what type of mercury I'm probably absorbing from this fish. I don't understand what is probably happening as it rots in my colon. It's probably causing all type of parasites and making me prone to more viruses and immune problems. That's what I used to say as I'm eating it. And over time, that helps you to build an unhealthy relationship with it, so it makes it easier for you to detach. If you need to break up with somebody, instead of think about when you break up with them and you all daydream about the good times. Oh, I remember we went to Disney World. Now I ain't going to have nobody go to Disney World with. Oh, I could deal with. No, that's going to build your bond stronger, right? If you want to leave a situation that's unhealthy for you, you got to think about all of the things that are unhealthy for you. Man, they always yelling. They always throwing stuff. Right? They don't want to get no job. They don't want to help me with my business. They don't, whatever it is. We don't fit together. We can't have a conversation together. Don't say these things to be rude to the person, but you're building a certain type of relationship in your mind that helps you to detach from it. Right? And that goes for all things, the way that we eat, the relationships that we have, all of the above. You don't have to complain to them or anything. You don't have to complain, once you have set your boundaries. Okay, once you set your boundaries and you can't work beyond that, then it's time to move on. It is what it is. Okay, if you have gotten the diagnosis, it's time to break up with the unhealthy habits that are causing you to be sick. Right? It's a journey. We all learning. Okay, but we want to move ourselves closer to wellness. So if we want to move closer to wellness, we have to make better decisions. That's all. Okay, let me shout out some people that's joining the detox. I see y'all. Shout out to Ayana and shout out to Melanie. Let me make sure I say shout out to Melanie and shout out to Ayana. Yes, thank you guys for joining the detox. I will see you guys 329 through 331. Make sure you show up for the detox classes. Okay, the detox classes will be every day, 331, 329, 330, and 331 at 8 p.m. on Zoom. Okay, I will send you all the links soon. So don't mix grapefruit, apples, and pears. You can actually, grapefruit is considered a acidic fruit. Apples and pears, I believe they fall into subacidic, so those can mix together. Yes, you can make a detox with grapefruit, apples, and pears. Yes. It's like eating feces with worms. Yeah, you can tell yourself that as well. I have reverse osmosis system for drinking water. Can I use that instead of the spring water? Yes, you can. How much is it for the 3 days? It's a good question. Loving life always. It's $39 for the 3 detoxes and access to the detox class, and you get bonuses as well, which I'll be giving out. Mixing berries. Mixing berries is fine. Is passing mucus via bowel movements parasites? No, that's just mucus. So usually people that pass parasites in the detox, they usually have, it looks like spaghetti wrapped around stool. Right? Usually like spaghetti wrapped around stool. Okay, so let's go over the detox formula again for people that may be just joining. I promise you, you're going to lose 15 pounds in 3 days if you follow that formula. It's almost guaranteed. Okay, especially if you're dealing with constipation, bloating, or you're dealing with skin problems, right? Because we know that our face is connected to our internal organs, right? So if you have a lot of acne on the forehead, that's the sign that you need to cleanse your colon. You have a lot of acne on your cheeks, that's the sign you need to cleanse the lungs. Have acne around the mouth, that's the sign that you need to repair the sex organs, right? Dark circles, kidneys. Right, shout out to Joshua. Joshua said he just paid. Let me check out Joshua. Thank you. I do see you, Joshua. Thank you, Joshua, for joining the detox. Shout out to Joshua. Andrea, I see you just tried to join, but you got to do it again, sis, and then go through and go all the way through. So join again, Andrea. What about brown stuff in your eyes? Listen, I was going to make a post about that because people, if you Google it, it's like, oh, it's just a mole, it's just melanin centers. Yeah, but why are they clotting together in the eye? Right, so it depends on what part of the eye is in. The bottom sclera of the eye is related to the lower organs, right? The top sclera is related to the upper organs. Okay, so it depends on where it is in the eye to be able to determine which organ is malfunctioning. Okay, so let's go over the process again. Right, now with this detox that I'm just going over right now that I'm describing, this is not for pregnant and breastfeeding women. This is not for children. Okay, this is not for pregnant and breastfeeding women. This is not for children. I will save this live, Abria. Thank you for the recommendation. This is not for pregnant women. This is not for breastfeeding women. This is not for children. This is too calorie restrictive. If you are pregnant and breastfeeding, or if you have a child you want to work on a detox with, click the link in my bio, 329 through 331. We have a detox for everybody, okay? I'm so scared. I just found out yesterday I might have some type of kidney problem. Princess, sending you love and healing energy. After we get over the fear, which is a normal response, what are we going to do next? Okay? I would say to you that I have a student. I just finished. I do classes. I do 4-week classes where you get a certificate of completion if you want to become a herbalist, or you want to become a person that helps other people by creating meal plans, or you just want to heal your body. I help people come off of all medications, etc., all of that. But the point I'm making is I just had a student that got her mother off of dialysis. So don't be scared, sis. The scare is, I need to do the right thing. That's what we got to be scared into, doing the right thing. That's it. Don't be scared that you're going to die and, oh my God, I'm sick. Because stress and fear is the way we become more sick. Okay, so the fear is there just as a warning sign to say, hey, you need to do something about this. Right? But I have a student that just got her mom off of dialysis. It's possible. She got her mom off of dialysis with fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Okay. So I don't know, what problems you may be having specifically, but there have been clinical research and scientific studies probably already done on it. Okay. So let's go back over the detox formula. Okay. So 3 days, we're going to be focused on removing waste from the body. We focus on removing waste from the body. After we make this detox smoothie, can we drink it right away? Yes, you should, because you're going to have live enzymes in it. Okay, so you want to drink it right away. Okay, you can store it in the fridge if you need to, but the best option is to drink it right away. Okay, so this detox is for removing waste. Most people have 15 to 20 pounds of poop in their colon at any given time. Okay, so that's why you have a lot of bloating. You have a distended belly, extended belly. Your old pants don't fit, and this is what I use to go from 180 pounds when I had my baby back to 130, 140 within a very short amount of time. I would do these detoxes. You can do it once a week. You can do it once a month. You can do it every quarter. It doesn't matter. Okay, but you just don't want to extend the 3 days to like a month. Don't do that. Okay, it's not enough calories for you to do that. Okay, so how to remove waste from the body. If you want to lose up to 15 pounds, follow this formula. This is not for people on medication. This is not for pregnant breastfeeding women. This is not for children. No information I give is meant to replace a licensed physician, okay? All right, so first thing you do, a gallon of water by noon, okay? Gallon of water by noon. Can we detox the lungs? Yes, you can. Absolutely, 100%. It depends now. That weed post I did yesterday, people was coming for me. They was like, it's irreversible. What do you mean? If you are smoking cigarettes, if you're smoking nicotine, hookah, whatever, Black and Milds, cigarillos, grab a leaf, the effects of nicotine cannot be 100% reversed. They cause lung damage, they cause scarring of the lungs, and those things cannot be reversed 100%. The lungs can start to detox themselves, but the effects of nicotine, okay, if you have smoked, and depending on how long you have smoked, you cannot return your lungs to pre-nicotine usage. You just can't. And that's what the studies say. I don't know if they lied on the studies, then hey, it is what it is. All right, so 1 gallon of water by noon. Okay, 1 gallon of water by noon. I see y'all joining the detox. I'll give some shout outs in a second. Okay. 1 gallon of water by noon. Okay. If you want to do the gallon of water by noon, you have to wake up early enough. If you don't do the gallon of water by noon, then you need to do the gallon of water throughout the day. Okay, but if you do it by noon, you're going to be one of those people that lose 15, 20, maybe 25 pounds. Okay, 15, 20, maybe 25 pounds. What about weed? I'm going to ask you this question before I keep going. What about weed? Weed, you can smoke it. No smoke should be in your body. That's number one. That's number one. However, studies have found that although smoking weed produces the same tar, the same toxic chemicals like you smoke a cigarette, God made it perfect, because when you smoke weed, they also first of all, there is no cannabis receptors in the lungs. Okay, there are some in the digestive system, but not in the lungs. So it doesn't bind to the lungs. And on top of that, God created the plant so beautifully that when you smoke marijuana, it produces inhibitors that prevent your cells from turning into cancer cells. Ain't that something? So when you smoke marijuana, it also produces inhibitors that prevent cells from turning cancerous. Now, what can I say that's 100% effective every time? I can't say that. But I will say it has a less of a toxic overload than smoking cigarettes or adding grab a leaf to your weed, etc. Okay. So 1 gallon of water by noon. Okay. Don't try to drink that gallon of water in a short amount of time. It's going to cause water intoxication. Okay, so if you wake up at 10 and you try to do a gallon of water by 12, no. Reconsider. Don't do that. You're going to feel sick. Okay, but if you wake up too late, no worries. Don't stress. Okay, because don't stress on the detox. Let me say this. I didn't say this before. Don't stress while you're on a detox. Stressing on the detox is going to cause a fight and flight response in the body. Okay, if you cause a fight and flight response in the body, that's going to tell the body, hey, we're in danger. We need to get her or him out of this danger. Just imagine if you're running away from a burning building, your body doesn't say, oh, shoot, let me stop off right quick. I got to take a SHIT. I got to take a poop. No. So if you're stressed out, your body's going to hold the water. Your body's going to hold the waste. So please, if you've got an event to go to or you're getting ready for whatever, don't do the detox at that time. Right? If you live in a toxic environment or you don't live with people that are supportive of your journey, rent a room for the weekend while you do the detox. Okay, get your mind right. Now, this detox is going to release waste from your body, but I can guarantee you from my own life, if there's waste already in your body, there's waste in your mind and there's waste in your spirit. Waste in your mind looks like overthinking, procrastinating, dealing with people-pleasing wounds, right? That's the waste. Those are the things that become blockages that keep you from your success. So when you detox, it's way more than removing waste from the body. You're opening up portals to let your blessings rain in on you. Okay? So you're going to release waste from the body. You're going to release waste from your aura. You're going to release waste from your spiritual self. Okay? And there are many studies done on this as well. That's a whole nother discussion though. Okay, so you did the border. Now what are you going to do as your detox? Okay, you're going to pick high fiber fruits and or high fiber vegetables. Do we mix those fruits and vegetables together? No. Okay, we don't want to mix the fruits and vegetables together. Why? Because fruits stimulate the body, vegetables stabilize the body. Fruits stimulate, vegetables stabilize. Shout out to Sunshine. Sunshine been paying attention. Shout out to Robinson for getting the detox, joining the detox. Shout out to Karina for joining the detox. I see you. Shout out to Tyra for joining the detox. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, fruits stimulate action in the body, vegetables stabilize. Improperly pairing our fruits, okay, improperly pairing our fruits can cause dysbiosis in the gut, and that is only improper pairing of food. Improper pairing of food is basically going to cause dysbiosis, and that's going to cause overgrowth of unhealthy bacteria in the gut, which can lead to many gases in the gut, such as ammonia and formaldehyde, and those are what cause polyps. Colorectal cancer is one of the cancers that are affecting people all over the world, no matter what age, no matter your gender, no matter your ethnicity. It's affecting all people everywhere that live and eat the westernized diet. Okay, because we are improperly pairing our foods. Okay, we are improperly pairing our foods. Okay. So fruit or vegetables, you can choose which one you want to do, but make sure it's high fiber. I said my top 3 fruits. I'm going to add the 4th one because someone reminded me. My top 3 are grapefruit, pears, watermelon is the one I added. Grapefruit, pears, watermelon, and apple. Okay, those are the ones I love. Okay, now when you make your detoxes, you can put the fruit in the blender, add some spring water, and blend it up. Okay, now when you blend it up, you're going to see high fiber at the top in the form of foam. That's going to be the insoluble fiber at the top. You want to eat the foam. Eat the foam, eat the foam. You want to eat the foam. Hey, eat the foam, eat the foam. You want to eat the foam because that's what's going to push the waste out of your body. Non-organic or GMO. Organic or GMO. Or you saying organic, non-GMO. That's the best, yes. That's the best. But if you cannot afford organic, if you get apples or you get anything with a skin, peel the skin off. So if you do cucumber, peel the skin off if it's not organic. If you do apple, peel the skin if it's not organic. Okay? Because most of the pesticides and the chemicals that are used in the growing process are going to reside in the skin. So you want to peel the skin off. Okay? All right, so fruits or vegetables, high fiber, blend them. You want to see the fiber at the top of the blender when you finish blending. That is for you to consume. Don't throw it away. Don't pour it down the sink. Don't sit it on the side. Drink it, swallow it, eat it, whatever you got to do. Okay, yes, you can eat it if you want the fruit. I see you guys asking that. Yes, you can eat it, right? But if you want faster results, I recommend you blend it up because the body has less work to do. Right, it's already blended, it's already a liquid, so the body absorbs it. You get the minerals faster, you absorb the water faster, and your body starts to release the waste faster. Okay? All right, and if you have a detox reaction, because most people do if they're eating pretty bad before the detox, or they're eating like unhealthy things that have artificial flavors, artificial dyes, that's going to come out of the body in the form of waste. And that could be through sweat, mucus, or feces. Sweat, mucus, or feces. Okay? Sweat, mucus, or feces. All right, so different people react different ways. Some people sweating a lot. Some people got sweat and mucus. Your nose running. Mucus coming out of all the holes of your body. And I mean it just like that. Okay? Mucus coming out all of the holes of your body. And some people have explosive bowel movements. Some people don't. Some people just have normal bowel movement, but they also sweating a lot. It's going through the process. If you have a detox reaction, it's not the detox making you sick. Okay, it is the waste being removed from the body. So a detox reaction may be a headache, it may be flu-like symptoms, it may be the shakes, it may be sometimes people feel nausea. Sometimes different people have different results or different experiences. If you have a detox reaction, remember, vegetables stabilize the body. Okay, vegetables stabilize the body. Okay, so because vegetables stabilize the body, you want to stop the fruit. If you have a detox reaction, stop the fruit. And then you want to get some greens like kale or dino kale or parsley or cilantro, or any of those. You want to get those and you want to blend it with water, and you will start to feel better. Okay, blend that with water and you will start to feel better. Blend it with water. I tried the grapefruit detox in 2021. It was so hard. But I bet you got good results though, Josh. Thank you, Josh. I know you got some good results. Put that review in the comments so I can screenshot it. Put that testimony in the comments. Right? So if you have a detox reaction, you do the blended greens. Why? Because greens stabilize the body. Okay? If you're sick on a regular day, greens are going to stabilize your body. Put that in the chat. Greens stabilize the body. Okay, so the first part of this formula, gallon of water, either before 12 or throughout the whole day. Fruits and vegetables, high fiber, not together. Okay, and the last part of this formula, you do this for 72 hours. Thank me later, because I know somebody's going to be like, oh, let me get ready for my trip to Puerto Rico. Let me get ready for my trip to Miami. Let me get ready for my trip. They're going to do this, and they're going to be like, she wasn't lying. I've done it so many times with so many people, so I know it works. I did the grapefruit 3 weeks ago. Shout out to 777. Drop that testimonial in the chat for me one good time. Yes, greens stabilize the body. I recently had a bowel movement, but I gained 5 pounds. What you mean? How? What? Why'd you gain 5 pounds? How much do we eat a day? So you can do this every 2 hours, every 3 hours. If you do it as a liquid, you can do it every 2 or 3 hours, every hour or 2 hours. Now, if you're going to be eating fruit in between, you don't want to eat something and then drink something like right behind it, because that's going to cause bloating. Okay, you don't want that. I just did the grapefruit detox to clear my skin. Did it clear your skin, Toya? Did you get the shiny, radiant skin? Listen, fruits and vegetables are the real skincare. Right, but I appreciate everyone joining the detox. My baby coming in here. Don't come over here. You don't have no clothes on. Stay right there. Stay right there, okay? Mommy coming. Right, I'm going to jump off of here right now. I'll post this on my profile so you guys can watch it again. Stay over there, mama. Safe for working men. Yes, I have people that do this, that drive trucks, but you do. Let me tell you what they tell me that they be doing. Now, this is what they be telling me. They do have to use the bathroom a lot and pee a lot, so they bring with them a gallon and they pee in their gallon. That's what the men be telling me they be doing, because they can't stop a lot. But I do have people that have done this that are working. They just prep their juices, they meal prep their fruit, and they take it with them to their desk or whatever it may be. But I will say you are going to use the bathroom a lot. Thank you, Karina, for buying another badge. I appreciate it, Karina. I appreciate you so much. But I'm going to hop out of here. Stay right there, because she's trying to come over here. Wait. Okay, go tell your sister. I'm going to hop out of here, guys. Y'all watch the replay on the profile. I'm going to post it right now. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you, Karina, for buying these badges. I appreciate those that have joined the detox. I will see you guys 3/29 through 3/31. Thank you, Sunshine, for buying a badge. 3/29 through 3/31. We're going to do the detox together as a group, okay? And we'll also have detox classes. If you would like this topic, drop some flames in the chat and drop some other topics, and I can do lives on those as well. Thank you, The Real Ishay. Thank you, guys. Lottery winner, Toya. Thank you. Love y'all, too. Those are the 3 things. The 3 things is the water, high fiber fruits, and doing it for 72 hours. Those are the 3 things. Very simple. Don't stress about it. Don't overdo it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. It's going to work. It is that simple. Okay? Detoxifying lungs. Okay, I'll put that topic. You screenshot that. Detoxify lungs. All right, guys. I will see you all soon. Peace, love, and prosperity. I have a good Thursday.